morning, Ramblers. Today is Tuesday, September 17th. For lunch today, we have popcorn chicken. Now on to the announcements. Any student that is interested in volunteering for Project Hero, there will be a sign-up outside of Mr. Murphy's room this week until Friday. Please see Mr. Murphy if you have any questions. Seniors, the last day to sign up for the SAT retake is tomorrow. You will take the SAT during the week of October 7th. If you participated in Jake's Hot Pepper Contest, you may bring your pepper in to be weighed. The student with the highest weight wins the $100. There will be prizes for second and third place as well. The lunch money drop-off box is in the same spot, which is now Mrs. Bronkma's athletic office. You can drop your lunch money off there or in the high school office, but there's no box in there. Remember, at McBain, we are welcoming, honest, engaged, empathetic, and leaders. Have a fantastic day.
Thanks, Isabel, and I'm Damian Smith. Our girls cross-country team placed 3rd out of 11 teams at Sparta. Kaylin, Tori, Kaden, Hinton, Maddie Fansett, Genesis Wilson, Maddie Renick, and Chelsea Isinga were all medaled, and Braden Winkle medaled for the boys team. Our first conference meet for cross country will be tonight at 4:15 going to NMC. Also tonight we have a home match for our JV and varsity volleyball game at 5:30. Last Friday our boys, our varsity football team, went to Beale City for a tough battle to remain undefeated. This final score was 29-25, now to Peyton and Jason Skolton for the play. Hey, can we redo that?
You just gotta, fourth quarter, you're already tired. You gotta keep that energy in you.
Are you so hyped right now that you don't even think about it?
You got so much adrenaline in your body.
Right up
the middle, there it is. Keep him on the fantasy team and never take him off. That's Landon Kirk for the same play, ladies and gentlemen. It's not even close. There he stands in the end zone.
All by himself. I tell you what, Landon, he is quick. He just saw that.
Right up the middle. I don't even think a fumble.
McBain ball, yes.
What a
that
big
ball
play.
Just squirted out right up in the air.
Who has the ball? Hey, Caleb Gildy was the one that came up with the ball.
Who got
Caleb Gildy?
nice.
Big play right there. 2 minutes left. What a game changer.
Oh, wow. That is huge. Huge.
I mean, your momentum is gone.
You know, we talked a little bit about the Ramblers' defense holding their sides. The Aggies are doing the same thing, I see.
Yep. Well, hand it off to Caleb Miller. Caleb, right up the middle. Is he gone? Oh, no, it's Landon Kurt. Right up the middle. You're not catching him.
Nope.
What a play right there by the Ramblers. A hole big enough for a semi.
Landon Kurt from Rambler touchdown. Timeout called on the field.
McBain's honey.
Yeah.
Buzz off.
Exactly. Outside.
Oh, dude!
Play.
Oh, I don't know if you guys heard that, but we can hear that up here.
He didn't even touch the ball. It was all over him. Clip it for the highlights.
Who was that?
Caleb Miller.
Oh, man.
Calix, make sure you get that for the highlights.
Yeah, that's WWE right there, man.
Literally.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Isabel Roosevelt, and I'm joined by
Mr. Good, hello.
I'm going to be asking Mr. Good some introductory questions to let the community get to know him. So I'm going to start with, how long have you been teaching?
So this is my 4th year teaching. I'm super excited, especially to be here in McBain. So far, so good. So
Where have you taught before?
So my previous teaching experience was down in Livonia. I
Okay.
came all the way from Dearborn, Michigan. So kind of a long drive, but it was well worth it.
And where did you go to high school?
So I graduated from Belleville High School. My graduating class was pretty big, but I was in all the bands there. I was known as the band nerd, so drum major and everything like that. So that was back in 2016 I graduated.
Okay. And how many instruments do you play?
At least 10. At least 10. That's partly due to college. They make
Okay.
you take those, secondary instrument classes. But yeah, I would say around 10.
And what are they?
Okay, so there's piano, guitar, bass, drums, trumpet, baritone, trombone, clarinet, saxophone, flute, and then French horn. So 11.
Nice. What hobbies do you have?
When I'm not working, I like to produce music digitally.
Okay.
So I do a lot
Very
of
cool.
like composing, I guess you could say, and producing beats and stuff. And I also like to game a lot. No shame in that.
No shame. What's your favorite music genre?
That's a hard one because I like a lot of music, actually most of it, but I hate to say that my least favorite would probably have to be like country. But there are a lot of country songs I do enjoy, but it's hard to say that I have a favorite just because all of it is really interesting to me.
Very understandable. What's a standard you live by?
A standard that I live by is, what's it called? Integrity. Always doing what's right because, one, you never know who's watching. But two, you always just want to make sure that, I always want to make sure that I'm always doing what's right so that way the people that I come in contact with or maybe have a relationship with never can leave with saying something negative.
Very good. And my final question before we get into some trivia. What persuaded you to be a teacher?
So the first thought of wanting to become a teacher came to me in high school. Music has always been a part of my life, and I always knew I wanted to do something in music, but I didn't know if it was going to be teaching or performing. And throughout my academic career, I've had a lot of teachers that weren't very understanding, or their approach to it, to me, was distasteful. And I wanted to be a teacher that could influence in a positive way, but also make learning really fun. And that way I feel like it's more engaging for students, and it makes them want to come to class and actually, hey, I want to go to band today because we're doing this. Or, I know that my opinion is valued and my feelings are valued. So.
Very nice. Are you ready for some McBain trivia now?
Oh boy, I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
All right. First question. What year did the school burn down?
Oh boy. Mr. Finstrom was telling me about that, but that was when I first walked through the school. I'm just going to take a guess and say, like, 40s?
1928.
12 years off. So close.
All right. Next one. What's the name of the food truck that frequents the Keystone?
Not going to lie to you, I do not know that one.
Betsy's Brats. I'm going to be honest, I didn't know that one either.
Betsy's Brats. That actually sounds really good. I'll have to check it out.
All right, when is homecoming and why?
When is homecoming? I know that homecoming's in January, and it's during basketball.
Yes.
The why is slipping my memory. I can't remember the why, but I know that's the when.
All right. Yes, it's in the winter during basketball season since we didn't have a football team from like 1937 to another year. And then why are we called the Ramblers?
You're called the Ramblers because of the two ships that brought people over, and it was called the Rambler?
Because in the old days, we only had half a court-sized basketball gym, so we had to play all of our games away. So we would ramble along the countryside So therefore, we're the Ramblers. I like your answer though. That sounds cool. Ramble along the countryside.
Right.
So, well, thank you for your time and thanks for
Absolutely.
your answers.
Yeah, no problem at all.